This is it. Oh, look at this part, it's starting to come apart. That wasn't there when I was living in. There's a lot more visible mold now too. The siding is starting to crack here. You can actually see, look, this is supposed to be a 7-year-old home. Stop asking me, hey, what's going on with your Brad Pitt home? How do you like it? Oh, it must be so cool to live in a Brad Pitt home. And in my mind, I'm like, it's not, it's awful. I hate it. This has been years of ongoing lies and broken promises.
It's been 13 years since Hurricane Katrina ravaged parts of New Orleans. But for some residents of the lower Ninth Ward, the area hardest hit by the storm, recovery never came.
Everything I ever owned, I lost in Hurricane Katrina. All of my childhood memories, all of my pictures, toys, my clothes. Just coming back, I cried. I cried for my community, I cried for myself. I could not wait to get back into this neighborhood. When I first came back to the city, I had no thoughts about moving back to the Ninth Ward, but I really wanted to come back to the city. So when Make It Right came to me with the opportunity to move back, I was so excited about that thought.
In 2006, Make It Right, a nonprofit founded by actor Brad Pitt, announced plans to build green, affordable homes in the lower Ninth Ward.
150 homes is our goal to begin with.
Pitt raised millions of dollars, solicited designs from famous architects, and brought attention to a community in need. But Make It Right's homes were not free. Kamaria Allen bought her home in 2011 for $130,000. She says problems began almost immediately.
I moved into my home October 6, 2011. I put that key in my door the first time and I did a happy dance for like 5 minutes. I was so excited. By October 20th, I began to notice a major issue. My outlets in my kitchen area were corroded and rusted. I had water leaks, I had holes outside of my home. I did notice that my allergies had gotten a lot worse. The foundation is cracking, it's falling apart. There's a big water leak right here, and it was causing a lot of moisture to go into the home.
At one point, Kamaria noticed mushrooms growing on the side of her house and took photos to document the problem. She began having headaches and felt tired all the time, symptoms reflected in a doctor's note she shared with NBC News. Kamaria says Make It Right addressed minor repairs like adding tile, but wasn't responsive on bigger problems like mold. She moved out less than a year later and in with her parents, who also owned a Make It Right house, where again she says she encountered the same mold and water damage issues.
My family and other residents in this community have suffered for a long time. Throughout the years, I have called Make It Right on their cell phones. I have emailed Make It Right. I've asked them many times to please just hear us out or to solve our issues, and they would make promises. They made promises. So we're going to give you a call back, or we're going to stop by your house. We're going to make a meeting. We're going to set a meeting for you and your parents, and everything has not taken place. Nothing's taken place.
Make It Right did pay Kamaria a cash settlement, reimbursing her for the down payment and a year of the mortgage on her old house. Kamaria says she can't afford to move again, and Make It Right has stopped returning their calls about her parents' home.
It's been years since I've seen any type of progress from Make It Right. It's been years since I've had any kind of contact with Make It Right.
While Make It Right has worked with some homeowners on repairs or relocation, many residents say the organization has not been responsive. Kamaria signed a non-disclosure agreement as part of her settlement with Make It Right, but has decided to break it.
I was afraid to speak because of my non-disclosure agreement, but at this point, I feel like it's my duty to speak out. I feel like I have to speak out to get the word out about Brad Pitt's organization, to let people know that we're suffering down here.
Make It Right's mission was an experiment in high quality at low cost. And while the houses may have been stylish, some were not designed with Louisiana's climate in mind. According to community activists in the lower Ninth, Make It Right has replaced the flat roofs on 18 of their homes with slanted ones. Make It Right has built more than 100 homes in the lower Ninth, but short of its goal of 150. The organization hasn't built a new home since 2015. Now Make It Right and Brad Pitt are facing a lawsuit accusing them of fraud. The plaintiffs claim the homes Brad Pitt's charity sold them were, quote, defectively and improperly constructed. A spokesman for Pitt declined to comment on the lawsuit, but released the following statement on Pitt's behalf in response to questions from NBC News. We have been coordinating repairs of homes experiencing problems since early 2018, and I have total faith in our team on the ground to see this through. I made a promise to the folks of the lower ninth to help them rebuild. It is a promise I intend to keep.
What makes this community so special is the Ninth Ward itself. This is not what we paid for. These houses were not free. These houses were not cheap. We are paying for these houses out of our pocket. It's a big mess.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.